Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and welcome to the start of a new Let's Play series on the channel in Anno 1800. I absolutely love this game, and I have spent many hours playing it in my spare time. However, I never uploaded content of this nature, as my channel mostly focused on Total War. But now that I am back, I've decided to take a more diverse route with my uploads. And for those of you who are getting worried, don't be. I will still be uploading a good deal of Total War content, but games of this nature really appeal to me, and I want my channel to cover a broader genre of games from here on out. So if you aren't interested in this type of content, no worries, that is no problem. But for those of you who are, sit back and enjoy as we take our people from rags to riches, onwards to glory and prosperity. Alright guys, welcome to the start of Anno 1800. And for those of you who haven't played this game before or any of the previous games, it's basically an open world builder. And the settings I've decided for this game are as follows. Instead of playing the campaign, we're going to be playing the sandbox version, and I've chosen to play on normal, which allows us to begin with 75,000 in our treasury and high fertility levels. And we are basically here to carve out a name for ourselves. There are other factions on this map, and we will be looking to trade with them early on, but then late game, we may be looking to take over their islands for our own. And this looks like a pretty good starting island here. You can see that dawn has just broke over our beautiful island. And I do actually like the setting for this. We've got a good amount of open space in the center to build, and we've got kind of all of our industrial things here. We've got the, I believe this is iron, we've got clay, copper, more clay, we've got all our oil springs here. They're kind of nestled up in this general area, so that's going to make a good industrial district later on. And it's very important in this game to have your industrial districts and your housing districts separate, because too much pollution can actually affect the happiness of your settlers. But let's go ahead and move on in. I'm just going to drop off all of the starting equipment here that our flagship holds. Let's put all that in. We've actually got 75 to our name here. So I guess we could keep the 35 on for now, and let's just start moving our flagship around to discover other factions. And let's go ahead and begin building. Now, I usually like to start with a relatively big kind of town center area. I find that that works out really, really well. So let's go ahead and start with our road here. And I think I'm just going to try and cut this road all the way across this direction, and then all the way across, something like that for now. We could obviously change that later on, but it just kind of helps me to see what exactly I want to be doing here. And my town center is roughly a square. So if we can plan it, maybe run it up like so. And then get our marketplace. That's going to be pretty much the center. So we'll probably want it to be around here. And then we will send up the road this way and this way. And then we're going to toggle this blueprint mode on. I find the blueprint mode to be very useful. In fact, let's get the road dissecting here first off, just so we can see what is the center point. There we are. And now we can, yes, have the blueprint on. And we're going to start with the farmers' residences here. So we're going to do them in blocks of 5. I find that to be... Oh, the blueprint mode is not on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, blocks of 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do 1... Oops. 2... and 3. I think that is a pretty solid town center. We could obviously add more if we need to later on. But I'm just getting the framework started first off. Blueprint mode is extremely useful later on when you decide to increase the level of gameplay that you're playing at, because in higher levels, if you decide you don't like something and you want to destroy it, you will actually lose all of the income you originally spent into it. Now, I'm playing on normal, so that won't happen for us, but I still like to have I still have the habit of using blueprint mode when I can. And there we go. So we've got a nice little town center here. We could obviously add on to it later on if we need to, but this is a good start. And we need to make sure that all of them have access to roads, all these houses here. And yeah, we're going to need one here as well. And then I just like to cut the corners out as well. You'll see why later on, but why that's useful. Spoiler alert for fires. If we need the fire station to send crews into the town center, they won't be going all the way around to a designated road. And there we go. The other thing we need to start on, which we don't need blueprint mode for, is we need to get some lumber huts going. So let's put one. Let's do 2 and 3. And let's get the sawmills as well. In fact, where is this road? Let's actually cut this road across, like so. Oh, are they not lined up? My apologies. There we go. They should be all lined up now. We can cut that in like so. We'll also need a warehouse as well. So let's get the warehouse sorted. And then we could use this upgrade building here to get all of that built up. And they're going to need a workforce as well. Thankfully, we do have the wood capacity for that. And let's quickly grab our ship and begin sending him to the other isle. And then let's start upgrading some of our houses here, getting them built up. So let's start with them and them, so that they're close to the town center, which is good. And we've got +9 to the workforce, which is fantastic. We're also going to need some sawmills. And yeah, we actually don't have...
We're taking every care.
How's the efficiency there? I think they're all still 100, which is good. If I put a sawmill, 2 sawmills here. And that one's not going to be working super efficiently, unfortunately. Reduce productivity. So we may have to move these guys a little further from each other. So let's actually move you like there. Can move you out 99% there. And then we'll give them a road. And you need a road as well. Yeah, that should be good. And what's the problem with you? Missing goods. Yes, that will solve itself in a very short time. Now, let's discuss the plans for this Let's Play. I don't have any specific plans set in stone. The episodes that I plan to release are probably going to be about an hour in length, I would say. That gives us a good amount of time to kind of get stuck in. But I think if we could get our starting island to 15,000 inhabitants, that's a good starting goal. But I basically just want to have fun. I'm not this isn't exactly the regular kind of uploads that I usually do. It's definitely not something that I normally would upload, but now that I'm kind of back doing YouTube, I kind of want to branch out a little bit and not be focusing on Total War exclusively. I want to do some other games as well, especially games that I enjoy playing from time to time. So yes, that is the plan, is to kind of get more of these games up on the channel that maybe aren't exactly in the strategy genre, but right now I'm really enjoying some of the open world builders, and I hope that you guys will enjoy it as well. I think one of my most enjoyable series that I ever uploaded on my channel, in fact, and it probably will surprise most of my viewers, but it was my Kingdom and Castles Let's Play that I did maybe 2 years ago. It was just so fun to have like an open world city-style building game that you could just improve upon every single episode. So, like I said, I don't expect this to be as popular as my regular content, and as I said in the introduction, do not worry if this isn't the type of content for you. We will definitely still be uploading Total War on the channel, but it's just going to add a little bit of spice and also variety to our channel. I don't want to become one of those channels that becomes stale and just continues uploading the same content just because that's what gets the most views. I want to draw in a larger array of audience members who enjoy a bunch of different things, not just one game in particular. But yes, let's go ahead and put in a... I would like to put in maybe a pub here. And then let's go ahead and put in some nice trees, just sheltering the back. That way these houses don't have to stare directly at the back of that building. Also got the fire station in. I've learned the hard way that as soon as you can build a fire station, you need to put it in. Because there's nothing worse than all of your hard work just being literally going up in smoke. And fires are quite deadly in this game if you don't stay on top of it. But yes, I think I got distracted when I was talking there. I was planning a place for all of my fishing ports here. This is actually quite a nice area for putting a bunch of fishing docks. So I'm thinking, yeah, if we maybe leave 2 space there. Two should be enough for now, I would say. And if we cut this straight across like so for now, and then we're obviously going to need to connect this. So let's shoot this one like so, and then shoot it down like that. There we go, that should be good. And then we're gonna need obviously a warehouse here as well. We're gonna have to wait for apologies, we're gonna have to wait for some extra wood to build that. I think it does cost 5 or 10. Yeah, 10.
You need the warehouse.
We'll get the warehouse. Don't you worry, honey. Don't you worry. We're minus 167 right now, which isn't ideal, but how are these guys doing? They're doing okay. They're collecting what they need. These lumber huts are working well. We actually haven't found any other factions at the moment, so they must be more towards the middle here. Let's move back to the city. We've got our first 192 inhabitants, which is fantastic. And there we go. We can build our warehouse now.
Her Majesty leans on me to detain any who defile.
Okay, so we've discovered Eli Bleakworth. Where is he? Is this him over here? No, it's a small island. Oh, here he is. Nice. Oh, it's a prison. Uh-huh. I love the detail, too, when you zoom in. Very cool. Look at this. That's awesome. Very cool. Yes, just keep exploring, my flagship. Yeah, so this town center will be a good start for us. We're obviously going to branch it out quite considerably, and I would say the cutoff for the industrial district will probably be this road here. So anything north of this will be our industrial district. And then I'm thinking over here is a good spot for our farms, because we'll have the fishing and everything there, and then this is purely going to be housing on this side. And then we might have to have more farming over on this side as well as housing. But we will take a look at that in greater detail later on. Can go ahead and finish this as well. Very good. Now, what I usually like to do with my town centers is set it apart, because this is where we're going to be upgrading to our workforce and our artisans and our engineers. Those are the different available workforces that you can draw from, but these are the first ones that are going to be upgraded. So what I usually like to do is just ring it with a very distinctive tree line. And that way it just looks nice. Now, for those of you who do play Anno 1800 quite a bit, this is not the most optimal way. I want to make my city more along the beautiful side as opposed to the most efficient. So don't worry if you see me doing things that maybe you think could be done more optimally. I'm not playing optimally for that reason. I think it's much more fun to just make your town as beautiful as possible. And over here, let's go ahead and put some sheep farms, actually. Which way do I want to face it? Thinking like that would be nice. And we'll put, I guess we'll start with 3. That should be enough. Put the pens down there. And obviously we will need a warehouse and range for this as well. Right there should be good. And then obviously our citizens are going to need clothing, so we'll put a clothier. I think that's what it's, framework knitters. So if you guys don't know what your basically villagers, I should say, expect. If you click on their housing, it'll tell you what they need. So you can see here that they don't have any work clothes, which is a basic need. So you'll need to fulfill that before you are able to upgrade them to the next class, which would be the worker class. But they have their market and they have enough fish, so we're doing well there. To get a basic overview, you could just click on the marketplace as well, and it'll tell you the things that you could be lacking. Now, schnapps is a difficult one. I never seem to be able to have enough schnapps available. They go through it, like, insanely quickly, but I guess we could throw a few down, just to at least have some, I should say. Now, these ones are tricky, though, because I can never remember how to lay it out so that they're neat. Yeah, see, that doesn't work, because I think I have one extra. Yeah, I don't like that. So let's try, if we delete that and delete that, let's see if we can get another row, maybe? Not quite.
Shake your booty out of Angry Annie's waters, or she'll blow a hole in your mizzen.
Where is she? That's the pirates.
Attention for the Admiral.
So let's stay clear there, because I don't want to lose my flagship. But Calamity Cove, yeah, we want to stay away from that. They've got some pretty good island defenses there. Thankfully, it's pointed away into the corners, so let's just have it come back this direction for now. And we've got 21 timber. So let's upgrade some more houses if we can. Let's get those 4 up, and as many as we can there. And then let's head back to our farm here. Yeah. I may have to remove this road here, because it looks like we can't actually butt up that close to it. probably because of the coastline. And then we'll just move these back 1. And then that will work a little bit better. And then moving back onto here. We've got 63. Oh my gosh, this is really annoying. Okay, let's try getting rid of all of that and just have the 1. I know this is probably super annoying for you guys, but again, I want to make sure that it looks nice and neat. I don't want it to just be thrown together. If I got rid of that, would that work? $68. Not quite. It's not working. Okay, I'll figure that out afterwards. We'll just leave that for now. We'll start getting some potatoes up. And what we also need to do is get some trade settled here. So what I want to do is make sure we have a minimum stock of 50. And then anything after 55 we can begin to sell. And it's the same with the fish. I'm going to set that as well, because that will help us early on to kind of balance the budget, because you can see we're bleeding about 180 to 200 at the moment. And once the potatoes build up, we will be selling those as well. Okay, 72. I guess it's divided by 6, so I could do that. That could work. That looks pretty nice. Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I should have just used my maths all along. So let's delete this row. And delete that. And delete that. And then I should be able to put 2 more rows in. There we go. That looks nice. That looks nice. And then move them as close as we can at this point to the warehouse, because that means they'll be able to deliver off their potatoes quicker, which will allow us to build them up even faster. And with the 21 that we have in timber, we can actually fast forward this as well. We can begin upgrading to the workforce. I'm just going to try and at least get the middle layer of houses done first. So once I get the 2 more, then we'll start to upgrade. And it looks like we have our first mission here.
I've somewhat to put before a townsperson.
So let's see what she wants. Neighborhood had no time to prepare for winter, and Mima's knee forecasts an especially wicked one this year. Have you some timber to spare for the fireplace?
I know you're busy.
15 wood. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine.
Beer for me.
And that should net us something. Bosun, which is equipped in ships. That will be very good once we build our armada in probably 4 episodes' time, I would say. Good. Yes, so that is good. And we're almost at the point where we can start selling fish, which is fantastic. Clothing is a little bit... They're struggling to keep up, so we'll add another clothier. Can probably... Can't put it anywhere there, so let's just pop it next to it there. Very good. And we should be able to go to workers very, very soon. I just want to make sure that we've built everything that we need to build. I'm not going to worry about the schnapps factory just yet, because that's more for village happiness, and we don't really need to worry about that too much early on. So with that in mind, we should be able to get our first workers.
You reached a new milestone.
So I would say... that's all we can afford for now, but now that has unlocked the tab, the workers tab over here. So now we'll be able to start collecting bricks, and this is something we need to do early on. So let's go ahead and get the pits set up. I'm going to do all 3 at this point, because bricks are a very, very sought-after commodity early on. We've actually got 4 of them. That is very nice indeed. And then I'm going to do a... brick factory at each one as well. Brick factory there, and I think there was one down here as well, which there is. There we go. And unfortunately, that does mean we're going to need quite a few warehouses. Let's go into blueprint mode until we're all ready to build this. So we'll put that right next to the clay pit. That next to the clay pit. Same thing. I'll put that there because we've already got the road set up for it. And same here with the clay pit. Perfect. And then let's get the road set up here. And actually, I might be able to connect it like that. Which is good. And then we're just going to have to offshoot a road here. Offshoot a road this way. Like so. Oh, they need the warehouse. That's fine. We can deal with that in a second. We're going to need quite a few workers anyways to deal with all of this. Should I connect it there for now, I guess? It's not the most ideal position. I guess that's okay for now. We'll definitely fix that up later. But since we did build this brick factory first off, let's start by upgrading those originally to get that up and running. Because, yeah, bricks, we need bricks for a lot of things in this. A lot of things. And we're also going to need some more workers for sure. Let's go ahead and fast forward again. So these two we can upgrade as well, because that will be 2, 4, 6, 12 houses ready to go for the workforce. And there we go. That is perfect. So let's slow things down here. Let's go ahead and get our ship, who's kind of tucked into this island, to go right through the center and see if we can discover anyone else. And we still have a good nest egg here, which is fantastic. Now, we may need to get some more sawmills in, but we'll deal with that afterwards. We've got one up and running. I think we'll do this one next. How much does the clay pits cost? 4. But we're going to need enough for a warehouse anyway, so we're going to need 14, 20, what is that, 22? And we may need some more workers as well. How much do we have in the timber? We have quite a bit of timber, actually, so maybe I will try and put one more sawmill here to try and speed that up. Oops, wrong key. Want the rotate. There we go. And that won't cost any wood, so let's go ahead and do that. And that should speed things up just a tad. That woodcutter is insanely loud. Holy moly. There we go. Well, let's at least start getting the clay pits up and running. We could always get the brick factories going afterwards. But just getting that base clay is really what we need to worry about. And we're probably going to need to start getting some more farmers, because we're going to run out of farmers, because when you upgrade the farmers to workers, it actually takes from the farmers workers pool and then puts it into the workforce, the workers workforce labor pool. So yeah, if I can, I'll wait until we get a bit more kind of stockpiled. There we go. Okay, so we've discovered Willy Wibblestock, which I don't know whereabouts he is. Is he on this here? He is. Wait, is this Burl? No, this is Willy Wilburstock. And Burl is over here. Yes, there we go. Yeah, they always seem to be ahead of me. I can never really keep up with them. But I am a bit kind of particular about how I set my cities up, whereas they kind of just throw it wherever. Mine looks much nicer than theirs does, if I do say so myself. We've got 20 here, so let's see. I can do 10 houses. Let's go 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then let's save the rest for getting this clay pit up and running and this warehouse. And we're lacking quite a bit of workers at this point, so we're going to have to do something about that pretty quickly. So the rest of it I'm probably just going to have to put into building up some more of the workforce here. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of a cut, because I'm not going to make you guys watch me build all this. So I'm just going to let the game run for a bit, and then when we bring it back, hopefully most of this district should be up and running. Alright guys, welcome back, and that is more like it. As you can see, we've got the whole of the town center built in, and unfortunately we still do have a bit of a worker shortage, but we have more than enough farmers to convert over to the workforce at this time. And I'm not sure if any of you noticed, but I will have to fix this. I've got 3 sections of neighborhood on this side, but only 2 on this side. So let's go ahead and actually add in another. I drop that off, get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's add in the 3rd section of the neighborhood, so we've got a perfect square here. It'll just look a little bit nicer that way. So let's add in 1 more row of farmers' residences.
I am the Princess Ching.
Okay, we've discovered Princess Ching. Fantastic. She's usually pretty friendly with us, so hopefully we'll be able to get a trade right with her pretty soon.
Does this land belong to your queen? Or may I?
Where is she trying to settle? It's got hops, leather, and stuff. No, I probably will want that, although what's this here? That's the same, so that's pretty good. That's quite close to the pirates, though. But I'm thinking if I take these 2 islands, that should be good for us. So we will agree. That will give us +5 reputation with her. And we've also got a mission here from Burl. A collection quest. Let's accept that. Got to pick up a flotsam, so let's go ahead and send our ship over to there.
Competitor raised a settlement.
And that is fine, and let's just go ahead and fix our town center, get all that straightened out. And actually, we don't need that any longer. So let's cut that. Oops, no. Bring that to there. Bring this to there. That will look nicer. And now we've got that all taken care of. Ah, crap. Was I in blueprint mode for the trees? Yes, I was. Dang it. Shouldn't have done that. I was wondering why they didn't come in all the way there. There we go. That looks much nicer. Okay, so let's deal with this workers shortage that we have. So let's try and upgrade. We've got 39, so if we can do this row here, and then this row here, so we've got the middle block there. That should be more than good enough. And then I would like to get the brick factory up and running there. And we need the brick factory up and running at that point. And I think we need this section up and running too. But we are getting a good stockpile of resources, which is fantastic. So let's take a look at that mission. We can get rid of that. Where's the mission? Said she wanted us to pick up some flotsams. Here we go. Oh crap! Except we're not gonna have enough slots. Oh, maybe we will, because it's all the same. Ah, that's fantastic. Very good. I was worried it'd be 4 different things. And then let's return it to Burl. That will be 4K, which is fantastic. And we're also in the positives at the moment. So that is great. Let's go ahead and get those factories up and running. That will surely put us back into the negative. due to the upkeep of them. But that will just help us to get those bricks all the sooner. Let's demolish this. Oh, what's going on now? No! Is there a fire? Oh no, where's the fire at? That's usually the sound of a fire. Where is that? False alarm or something? Okay, maybe it was. Woo! I was getting worried there for a second. No! Oh no! There it is! Hurry up! Is this fire station out of range? No, they're headed over there. Okay. We could probably mobilize another additional unit as well. Let's go ahead and try and do that. To try and quell that fire as quickly as we can. Let's watch the brave men in action. As our beautiful town center goes up in a blaze. Once we are able to stockpile enough bricks, though, we will be able to make cobbled streets, and that actually increases the speed at which the fire department can mobilize. There we go, we've got a secondary fire engine coming in as well. Try and put them out. I love how these people, too, they're all just watching the fire. There we go, yeah, they're pumping the water, trying to get those fires out. There we go. Good, I think those boys have it under control. I think we did get access to some new buildings here. We have the church, which we can put in. Usually I like to put the church around here, because you can see basically the area of dark blue is where it will most affect. It's like a circle of influence. And the light blue is obviously things it'll affect at a lesser rate. And then you can see that it disappears if you bring it too far away. But yeah, I think a church would be nice here. I think maybe we'll surround it with roads. So let's put that in like that. And obviously there's a I forgot to mention that there is going to be a secondary ring road that goes all the way around the town center like this, where more neighborhoods will kind of sprout off. So I can put that in just to illustrate the town center a little bit better. And then, yeah, let's surround this like so. And then we will build that eventually, but it needs 25 bricks. That is quite expensive. And we're still trying to upgrade.
I heard a whisper you took.
Upgrade to enough workforce. There we go. And we did take care of that, so that should give us 4,600 and +3 reputation with Burl. And we actually have another quest available from Princess Ching here. Photography requests. Those are usually quite easy. So Archibald's Lighthouse. He's yellow, isn't he? Here it is. So let's take the photo of that. That's what she wants, right? This one? No? Is that not his lighthouse, maybe? Where does he live? Is that not his main light post? Oh no, it's over here. I guess we haven't discovered it yet, so let's send our ship over there as quickly as we can. And we have 26 bricks, so that means we can get that church up and running. That is going to hurt our income a little bit, but it will increase the happiness quite a bit, which is great. And we get that brick factory up and running. We did. Got that brick factory up and running. That one's fully up and running, so we're basically just waiting for this one here. Let's get the warehouse. Can we do all three? We can. Oh, we're missing 61 workers, though. So we're going to have to try and upgrade even further. So let's do... we can actually fast forward just a bit. Is this day cycle working? I don't know if it actually is or not. Oh, do I have to click on it? Oh, has it been dawn this entire time? My apologies, guys. I thought I had clicked that at the beginning, but I did not. There we go. Now we're starting to get some variation to the... Oh gosh, what do you call it? Variation to the, not the weather, but the day cycle, anyways. Settle where? Where does he want to settle? That is a really massive island, one that I kind of want. So I'm gonna say no, buddy. You didn't teach me anything, buddy. Ah, Archibald Blake. I confused him with this other guy. Okay. There is the lighthouse we're looking for. Perfect. Here we go. There we go. Perfect. Submit that. Easy 4,000, whatever she's given us. Yeah, easy 4,000 and +3 reputation as well. Good. So I think that's we've discovered mostly everything. So let's go ahead and bring our ship back. And yes, worker shortage once again. It's a never-ending plague. Let's put those two up. That's 20. 4, 8, 12, 16. Let's do those and those. And what do these guys want? Photography request. Take a photo of a brick factory. Key to animal husbandry. So this is the silos, which they will want us to build. We will take care of that eventually. We actually don't even have any sausage factories built yet. Gonna have to take care of that. There we go. Okay, build a silo at the pig farm. Yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff that have just been added in. Oh my goodness, he gave us 20 bricks. That's fantastic. That is really good. Okay, let's go ahead and take care of getting a couple pig farms in here. Probably need 3 of them, I would say. Nope, that's a mistake. Need to go like that. Hang on, how did I do this before? 2. Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Like so. There we go. And let's go ahead and get those built. They are going to need probably a warehouse closer to them, so we'll probably have to put another small warehouse on this corner here. Can come out of blueprint mode for now. And we're going to need a couple of sausage makers. And it looks like we can't quite fit it there. I'll clean all of this up, obviously, later on. Oh, actually, I could fit a sausage maker right there. That's okay. And we have the trade union, which will become very useful because we can actually equip characters into it, which in turn will boost our efficiency. So let's put the trade union like so. Something like that would look good. And for the trade union, I always like to put these union flags out front. It says Anno Union. Have a little roundabout. And then some beautiful shrubbery around it like so. And that is the trade union sorted. And we will be able to equip some trade unionists in there, as I said, to work in an administration role, basically. Which will help the efficiency of some of our buildings. Okay, so let's get a few in, and let's take a look at the newspaper. Factory worker shortfall. That's not ideal. People just about content. Benevolent leader succeeds again. We will publish. I find it's always good to tell the truth because it increases your reputation with some of the people around. So I just always publish it, unless it's something that's like super detrimental, like very negative. Then obviously we would probably have to change that. Potatoes again. Let's start selling these. Let's do minimum stock 55. We can sell anything over. Clay as well. I'm sure that would be useful. Let's make this 60 though, just to be sure that we always have what we need available. 60 there. And what else can we sell? Guess we could sell some of the cotton, although we will need quite a bit of that for sail making, so we'll make sure that's at 60, so we have a good buffer. Excellent. So yes, we need to figure out where we're going to put all of our wheat farms. Wheat farms. Could maybe put some wheat farms over here. So let's do...
Show me how you conduct your business.
Oh, trade rights. Yes, absolutely. That's fantastic.
Trade.
You're already an
And there we go. Yeah, Burl really likes, what's her name here? Princess Ching. So if we get along with Princess Ching, then Burl usually gets along with us. Ah, come on. To get rid of that, is that gonna work? Yes, perfect. So we'll do... Guess we can start with 2. Can we... I would love to actually... Oh, it's not going to work. Okay, we can figure that out after. We're going to need 1 of these, and we're going to need a warehouse, obviously.
A competitor raised a settlement.
There we go. And it's getting to be nighttime. That's very cool. Okay, let's just get rid of all this for the moment. So I can rotate you around so you actually face the proper way. There we go. Nice. And for the bakery, we can usually put some bakeries closer to the actual city itself. So I might actually put a bakery over here for now because we already have a warehouse there. And we're at minus 75, but can probably upgrade these here. And then
A trade agreement between competitors has ended.
upgrade those. Good. And that should just keep us positive once again. And we do have the access to a sailmaker now. So let's go ahead and put that close by where the clothiers are, because they utilize the same kind of equipment. Oh, crap. What did I just do there? What did I just do? Wasted all my bricks. See, if I was playing on a harder difficulty, that would have been a huge waste. There we go. That's it. Good, good, good. We do have bricks available, though, so we could actually just make cobbled roads around our marketplace for now. That looks quite nice. And for the harbor, let's get a depot. The depots are extremely useful because they allow you to store more materials. And there is a way to actually change this to the other. There's two kinds of depots, but I don't know how to change that. Let's get the shipmaker in, and then... Ah, there we go. That's the one I like better. Let's get that one in. That one looks beautiful. So what that does, actually, is that increases our amount that we can store. Before, they were capped at 75, but now I think they go up to 150. So that way we're not wasting any materials by collecting them and then dropping them off at the warehouse, but the warehouse is full, so they never actually get stored.
Are you permitted to serve one such as I?
Offers a delivery request.
Fly upon a cloud.
Sure. So we have to pick something up here. Well, where's my ship? My ship is, like, right here. Let's bring it across. We can actually drop off these planks, too.
Is exemplary.
Attention for the Admiral.
Yeah, we'll drop all of that off. So we'll pick up the cargo that she's given to us, and then we need to deliver to the lighthouse.
Sails.
So let's send it over here. Very good. And we've got a little group collecting over here. Now, we've only got a few more minutes before the end of this episode, but look at all that we've accomplished right now. Very awesome. Oh, right. This farmer wants a silo built. I forgot about that. Okay. Let's move this factory. Put them there. And then we'll build one silo. I don't really have a habit of building them because they're quite expensive. But, yes, we can drop that off. 4,100, that is excellent. Our money is slowly going down, so we need to watch that. And it looks like he has a mission for us. We'll get a fire safety poster. That is good. Let's go ahead and do that then. So to pick up a couple of castaways there. Very good. So we're doing quite well here. We do need to begin on our industrial corridor as well, though. So we're going to need to get the iron mine built up. Need to get a charcoal kiln, if we can. So I'm thinking... maybe if we put it something like so. And then obviously we're going to need to run the road through it. And we can put a small warehouse. We don't want to put it there because that will affect the production, so we'll put the warehouse there. Then we're going to need furnace and the massive steelworks building. You can see how large this is here. It's extremely large. Let's see, which way do I want it to face? Probably that way, I guess. And we could put the ironworks there.
Marriage of earth and heaven.
Offers an alliance? For 5,500. No, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to pay me for that. And yes, we're again missing a workforce. But at least now we'll be able to start stocking up on steel beams, which we'll need for constructing larger buildings. Is that going to solve it? I think eventually it will trickle over. can do these ones too. That will be sure of it. There we go. We've got 391 farmers available, so I'm not too worried about it. We're gonna have to deal with the soap as well in the next episode. In fact, let me just blueprint, put it down over here just so I don't forget. So we could put the rendering works here because it's smaller, and then the soap factory there. And we're going to have to begin upgrading these warehouses as well because our loading ramps continue to get blocked. You can see that a queue is actually forming here where they're not able to drop off their goods immediately, so we'll have to take care of that in the next episode. But again, we need a lot of bricks for that. That is for sure. One final look here to see if there's anything we need to sell. We are really not stockpiling any grain because the flour mill is immediately grinding it all down to flour. So let's go ahead and put one more of these in as well before I forget. Like so. That should be all of it. That should help us with that situation. The pigs are going up, sausages are going up, which is fantastic. Hopefully that will go up soon. Sales are going up. That's going to be good because in the next episode we're going to begin building an armada of ships. So excited for that. Let's just finish picking up the stowaways here. We'll bring this back to Sir Archibald Blake and then end the episode. So as soon as he gets there, that will be the end. So let's just make sure that we've taken care of everything that we need to take care of. Still minus a little bit. That is unfortunate. But once we upgrade a few more to the worker class, then we can charge them more tax. And in fact, are these guys not happy? They're waiting for soap. They will want a school. So we can actually blueprint in a school for them. There, and then we'll also blueprint in... Or actually, I guess we could build it right away.
Had a rip-roaring time of it.
Yeah, we could put that in. Let's drop that off.
And Bibley, there she blows.
This guy is hilarious. And 4,600 there. Excellent. And the silo is up and running. Proper job, she says. Let's go ahead and zoom out and end the episode there. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Not my typical content, but it is fun to, as I said, have some variety out on the channel. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this in the future. And as always, I will see you in the next one.